here, bringing you another exciting adventure in Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we got through... What did we get through? Shit. Well, we got through the trial. Kyoko stole the key, the headmaster key. That's about it. We got the next floor. There's a garden. I said, spoiler alert, someone's gonna die in the garden. No, Kaden. And then Kyoko... Oh, wait. This is, Shh! Go, Booze. My son just kind of got up, so now he's being a little... Don't want to say bitchy, but yeah, bitchy. Anyways, she didn't show up to the to whatever the hell this is, where we eat, dining hall. And now I think we're all looking for her, if I remember correctly. But she used it to get into a off-limits area. But it proved, yes, that's right, we proved that the mastermind cannot control both Monokuma and watch their surveillance cameras and stuff. Because obviously, well, I distracted Monokuma. I'm assuming I gotta go up to the 5th floor, is wherever it was at. But anyways, I think this is free time, so right before the murder. I don't think that's too much. Spoiler, since it's what this game's all about, really. But yeah, I'm really excited to play it because I know we're going to climaxes, and it's not just the same stuff over and over again. And I don't know, I feel like we're approaching the end. I'm excited. This is the room that the floor that has everything locked down. And let's go to the 5th floor. Alright, let's go to the dojo. Just because I've seen it right there. Well, yeah, we did go to the dojo because we talked to Kyoko here. Anyone else here? I know she probably won't be. Oh, but Hina's here. Alright, I'll talk to her. Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure.
Wow.
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wenjuru. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think a change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think 50 laps in the pool. Changing my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Sure. I don't know, do I have anything? Maybe mineral water? Why not? Well, Makoto, it's like you read my mind. Does that mean she liked it? So hungry.
Please.
Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
Just a second.
I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I kept gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack?
You got it all wrong.
Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Soyu, without a doubt.
You got it.
Oh, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and also...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkatsu girl, through and through. Oh, you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that, or? Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What is this?
Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man, or aren't ya? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still here?
Just a second!
Shut up, get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No, I have no intentions of getting in your way.
Okay.
Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raving, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Hina's report card has been updated based on her experience. You just unlocked the skill Extraordinary Focus. Ooh, nice. Finally, she gives me a fucking skill. I learned my lesson and made my way back to the room. Is it nighttime now? No. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Ooh, who are we gonna make sick? Yes. I wonder if I can run into Hina, because I think I have ramen. Oh, hey, I can run. Never mind, we'll talk to Ryako. Yeah. Screwing around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Yeah!
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Spend some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Yeah, sure. What would I like to give him? Yeah, I don't think he wants any of that stuff. I know he doesn't want a fake-ass diamond. Yeah, probably not any of that stuff. Not a hand bra. Yeah, she didn't like that. I don't think he wants a pretty, hungry, no, I don't think he wants any of these things either. No, small light, no, ancient tour tickets, no, effects, no, green, red. I don't want to give him any of my shit. I got a lot of shit to still unlock, don't I? Alright, I don't know, we'll give him a fucking... Yeah.
This is...
You bastard, how did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tagami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I'm going to hold on to this. Feeling like Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Listen, Makoto, I wanted to ask you something. What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, sure, what's up? You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us, are able to succeed in life.
So, in other words...
For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some never even have a dream in the first place. Spending every waking hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by. I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're part of that 99%, of course. Why did you even feel the need to ask? I knew he was going to insult me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that, so I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without potential or ambition or dreams? Come on. I don't have ambitions or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your complaints are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from any generation. And yet, those are the words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. Stop saying stuff like that. Sorry, I can't not speak the truth. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be in a position... be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow and nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spend all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
What?
Hold it. From the day I was born? You have no idea. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. What?
What?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I've gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I am the chosen. What are you talking about? You're spoiled, all of you, running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry, you run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path that they do.
Such ignorance.
Good God, your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, Byakuya quickly made his exit. What the heck got into him? He was acting totally normal up until I said something about being guaranteed success from the day he was born. I wonder why that set him off. You just unlocked the skill Envious Influence. Yeah, another skill. Look at that. I couldn't stop thinking about Byakuya while I went back to my room. That was quite a turn of events, wasn't it? Did not expect that. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, oh no. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's
Understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Ugh.
Kyoko? What did you say?
Alright. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up. the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I'm sorry, but this is like the stupidest part of this game. That's how we have flashbacks of literally the thing that just happened. Came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then some scary dude attacked me. All of a sudden I was awake. There's a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from the body, burning up with fever. I was somehow far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Joker was there. But what'd she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How could I possibly find out either way? Let's look at your knife. I open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... they had the knife that you had. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it, I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who is that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. No. To the dining hall.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Where's everyone else? You had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Right. Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you get here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Jesus Christ. I don't like being left in the dark. Shit. This is all very, very strange. I'm assuming I have something to do with Kyoko. I'm so sorry for yawning so much. I got a late night and got done my workout and now I'm freaking ready for bed. There he is. Huh? This is worse than being late to your wedding. The birth of your son and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd form a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Oh, shit! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? It isn't. What do you want us to say?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella lying around. Then we tore it all apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. Wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any causes we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break
in
down,
other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They're probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. The Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's...
huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned, the motion sensor is off right now. Haha, jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless one of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call that race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hang on to it. It's not gonna help anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hurry up, put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll
It's
go
all
with you.
clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Dun dun dun. Am I on the 4th floor? Yes, I am. Okay, the headmaster's room is, I think, right here, right? No, that's the data lab. Where's the headmaster? Oh, it's that president's seat, I think. That's right. Oh, look, everyone's here. The final countdown. Let's go. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So, in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but... We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious.
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we going to do that? The thing looks pretty sturdy. And we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so
Yeah, the
then.
pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the
It's
dot
all
now.
clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Took too long, and I'll take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger.
Hey,
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbust. No. I'm totally flabstuff. Fab sauce? Gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Joe. Where'd you come from?
Called for me, and so I
Hello,
appeared.
hello. It's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile. Oh, Master, you wow me with your executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? We're like missing out on... you're like missing out on life.
you gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? QR...
SOB!
Oh, did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. We found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look
Come
into.
on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. The fuck? As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. Oh, excuse me. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie, deadly life.
Danganronpa.
Just to make things clear. I'm sorry, but recap number 3. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're dead, sitting here. I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Obviously, I'm going to look at the dead body. I need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell if anything about their body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know, they're the ones that attack. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I want to like this game so bad. I really do. I love the anime. But really, like, the amount that they go over the same frickin' scenes 100 fucking times within the same chapter. Like, I could see if it was like a flashback to chapter 2, chapter 1, you know, you don't play this all in one sitting, but why? Sorry. Back on track. How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Oh, how can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Think it could be... Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off. There we go. Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. And then the next instant... Oh, shit! There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But
Come
then...
on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took care of it. But where the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you
I
say?
had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body... It's gone. It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? What? Consider who's not here. That will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body. It's Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But, I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around after its master's dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corp obviously isn't. And could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Makuro Saba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuru Ikusabi is the mastermind. I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds so mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here. And she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Well, what just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. She's frickin' alive! Holy crap! Right now I have to focus on the body. I should take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What is this? There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So...
No, because that key looks different. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know that? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other words...
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh. Really? They just kicked me the fuck out? Wait, where am I supposed to go? The science lab... Was the science lab locked? Yeah, it was. So, I'm gonna stay here. Oh, the biolab. That's what it was. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run over here, see if that's where the key goes to. Please don't tell me it's that easy. Biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. And I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this door. Okay. Worth a shot. Oh yeah, how did I run? Oh, there we go. Super student. It's crazy though. I thought Toko died there. I guess not. Alright, what about the laboratory? Can we get in here? The data center. Oh, well, thank you for telling me what I gotta do. I doubt this would go to the headmasters. It looks like it might be more of a data lab type of thing. And I went to insert the key. It matched. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center! I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So, you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go into the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, we've seen this in a flashback before. Oh my goodness, and where the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Here, extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school is covered. This is... What? It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
so that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind is here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Makuro Ikosaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master killed them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this
How
hellhole.
about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have done that?
Ignorant.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay, wow. So we got quite a bit to uncover here. There's nothing to show up on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is. It's just like the one that my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Huh, are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on. Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and maybe you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get that reference, but what's he talking about? Alright, and then we go over here and check out this monitor. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alright, how about the Monokuma door? This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle. No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Alright, so there should be like 2 more. This thing up here. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyways? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is monthly membership?
You know?
Oh, what's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on, then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Ooh. Huh? That's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
Heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But in every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Oh! A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Ha ha ha. Been a while, you frickin' bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be frickin' stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's done. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of
No,
here!
we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all that bad. You know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us their surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times it says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the ultimate in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think it's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
this can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you will all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? A class trial? Do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait!
And then, he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's Spare Entertainment, and how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makura Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly feels that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Makura Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's. Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to comfort the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. Investigate. Pause. Let me save the game. I'm going to take a quick food break, of course, and now everyone's logging in. I see that I have three viewers. I appreciate it. I really do. Well then, I will be back in a second. I am like really hungry, and I don't want to get on mic, so I will be back in just one moment. BRB. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be eating a little bit, but... Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Oh! The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim really actually is. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the gardens. Nice. Got a truth bullet. Alright, automatically back to the gardens. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Alright, I guess we gotta check out all this stuff. So let's check out the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it really looks familiar. Wait, is this... Oh, it's the knife the victim was going to use. That's it. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Alright. So we did that one. What's over here? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, it's there! I'll have to double check that later. Probably the bomb. Huh? Yeah. Maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Get up close and personal. Alright. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? Except she wasn't here during the sprinkler system then. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? There's something weird about that body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like that before. I think I'm done, right? The white jacket was wearing, there's only one little piece left. Oh, okay. So apparently that's all I can get. Hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Now, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Told ya. No. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens, huh? 4. One's missing.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. Huh? What's wrong? Now there's apparently only 4. Huh? Oh! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Nice! Alright. So I think I'm done now? Oh, shit.
What the heck?
Okay, yep. So then what the fuck's the other thing? This thing? Actually, no, it's so useless no matter what. Okay. Alright, so I did that. What about up here? Is there something special about this? I'm gonna come up about it, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. And then there's the camera. Alright, nice. Shed's the last place I gotta go. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? No, I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime with the underside. It's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet. Dirty! Something about that bothers me. It was used to cover the body. These tools have nothing to do with the case. These spots have nothing to do with these case. What about the pickaxe, maybe? There's something carved into the handle of the pickaxe. Crazy diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it. I really hope there aren't any clues in the fertilizer. Because, you know, it's poop. There's a lawnmower here. I don't think it has anything to do with the mystery of the corpse. So I think I'm done here. What the hell? Good timing, but I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct, I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after midnight began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep, I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Nice. Do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Yaku said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that really helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Only one more person left, I think. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Serious.
Oh, well, I was thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was that then? 9 o'clock. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko is never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room.
It's all clear.
Has it.
What?
Just
I don't have a choice. I have to see if they'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, dude. I need to borrow the... No! I shot through him into the shed. That's not right. Come on. Yakuya. Hey, Yaka, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later. Class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later in this spot. Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should take a look around elsewhere. Maybe I should check out that one area. Ooh, the one area. Alright, I apologize for that little bit of silence there. I was finishing up my meal. But yeah. I figured it's the bomb and I'd have to go to the gym, but just in case I decided to go to the dojo since it's right there and, you know, Kyoko was found there. So I thought maybe there was something to do with that, but obviously there was nothing out of the ordinary and he wasn't telling me anything, so. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. So I think I'm gonna go to the gym, check that bomb out, because I think that's what that bomb's for. Or that fragment I'm supposed to check out is just gonna be the bomb. So let's go to the gymnasium and check that out. You know, that one room. Kuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma, but I'm sure. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments are found in the garden. Here, the dead body has been updated in the truth section. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden to speak to Kyoko. That's a bitch. You know what? Can I just like... Oh, shit. There we go. I'm just gonna warp then. Shit. All the way at the end of the game, then I learned how to warp. No, I don't want to talk to you. You think you can go soon? You think you can go soon?
Let's go.
Yeah. You want to check out Kyoko's room? Right, very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! You walked off with a second glance, and I heard after I'm away to the plans. Alright. Run. Okay, why are you standing there? Oh. I can't unlock it, I need to ask. Really? Well then, here we go. Yakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole and then click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Alright, here we go. So, this is Kyoko's room. Alright, well, we're gonna... What the fuck? Really? What about her bed? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting there, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Okay, then what about this thing? There's something in the table. It's a wooden decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at the really traditional public bathhouse use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. It doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know where it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo. Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is that really all that we have to check out? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. Better not look inside.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take your time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete? Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to you. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Well, I guess we're looking under the sheets. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I looked at the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuru Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with that key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. This is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name? Mukuro Ikusobi. Sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Finrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. I think I remember this part in the anime. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize
Naturally.
it? It's a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses. And they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from my own, from the one I lived in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that has already...
Found it!
Whoa! Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So, what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. despairs are omnivores, you know?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, we should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mikuro Ikusabi. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now...
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Curry-Gurry, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Oh, crap. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait. It's on the back of her hand. A tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves. Tied to scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makura was a teammate here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makura is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makura is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makura is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have... Sorry. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing game. Makura was the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mikuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Well, what makes you say that? We thought Mikuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words...
Makura giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Makura isn't the culprit. So that's the trap? They want us to suspect Makura and come to the wrong conclusion? That's what makes sense to me. Hello. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Ooh, we're back in the dojo. Alright, so I'm assuming it's gotta go with one of these, right? There are wooden lockers here. These wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? You should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium. Oh! Uh-oh! Titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what that was used, what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truthful section. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or, perhaps... Bakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What? Next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Makuro is a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of information that the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Thank God he's here. I feel like without him, we kind of fail. I believe there's a file related to Finner somewhere over here. Yakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. We quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased operations. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and it simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Finrar. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name comes from, right? That's right, it said that it is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Finrar, somewhere on their body. The chick's hand. What? They got a tattoo. Finrar. Could that mean? Has been updated, so that's who's dead. Oh shit. Oh. Well, it looks like this will be the ending of this video.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
The time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth in the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Dun dun dun. Alright, I wanted to thank everyone that checked out the video, both stream and on demand. As part of the playlist, it will be going up. I'm going to save again just to make sure. So we are at the trial. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll get through that pretty quickly. And the trial pretty quickly. I mean, there's a lot here, but I don't know. And once we get done with the trial, then this weekend is definitely, well, it depends on when you watch this video, of course. But yeah, so hopefully next video we'll complete the class trial and move on. Thank you everyone and have a great evening. Bye.